Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing my Love the Skin That You're In video, which basically is my current skincare routine, the products that I'm using, the products that I'm loving, that keep my skin nice and clear and keep me loving the skin that I'm in. So first things first, why is skincare so important? So just in general, if you're somebody that doesn't wear makeup, of course skincare is going to be important to you because you're not using anything to conceal your skin. You're wearing it out in the open every day. So you want to have a nice, clear, even skin tone and complexion. For somebody like myself that's a makeup artist, or somebody that just loves makeup and is a makeup junkie and likes to really cake it on almost every day or, a few times a week, skincare is going to be important to you too, because you're going to want to have a nice clear complexion and even skin tone as a nice base, refined texture, so that the makeup that you apply looks the way you want it to, sits on your face the way you want it to, and has the nice finish that you want it to have. If your skin isn't right, your makeup isn't going to be right. And I can tell you that as a fact, as a makeup artist, working with different types of skin and just my skin in general, the days that I feel like I'm having a bad skin kind of day or a week, I can definitely see a huge difference in my makeup application and the finish as well. I'm going to be honest, prior to working at Dior, I was not interested or even really used much skincare at all besides, like face wash or face scrub. So I was really unknowledgeable and uneducated about skincare until I started to go to my Dior seminars and our schooling that they bring us to, where they teach us all about our amazing skincare line that we have at Dior, but also just about skin in general, how it works, how skincare works through the skin and in the skin, and the preventative measures that you can take. Even though I'm only 22, I don't really need all this anti-aging stuff, but in reality, seeing the women that I work with that are more mature clients that I have, I can tell a huge difference from the clients that have been using it since they were 30, now they're 60, versus they're just in their 50s or 60s trying to use it now. The clients that I have that used it since they were 30, you can see a remarkable difference in their skin. They look way below their actual age, just in the firmness, the texture of the skin. So they took preventative measures, which is really important. Even though I'm only 22, that's something that I want to start to do now. I want to get preventative and take initiative to take care of my skin, so that when I am 30 and when I am 40, 50, and 60, sure doesn't look like it, and my skin sure doesn't feel like it either. I highly recommend at any young age, especially even during your teenage years when you're starting to go through puberty, that you start to dip and dabble into skincare and what works well with your skin. Also just to prevent, breakouts, and to keep your skin nice and clear so that you don't have any acne scars either. Any type of standard skincare routine, you can have multiple products. There's people who have, anywhere from 3 to 10 products that they use on a daily basis for their skin, and there really is no product limit or amount that you should or should not use. It really depends on your skin type, what works well with you, what concerns you have, what benefits are you trying to see through your skin. So generally at Dior with our skincare, in a perfect world, you're gonna have at least maybe 5 or 6 products of ours, just because you want to see the most benefits that you can in your skin that are going to come from multiple products used in unison, back to back, versus just one product that's going to do everything. If you think that there's one product that's going to do everything, whoever sold it to you lied to you, because you need more than one product, because there's nothing in this world that can do absolutely everything that your skin needs. So let's get into the good stuff. In the beginning of my skincare routine, I like to use a cleansing oil. There are so many different types of makeup removers out there, but I personally prefer a cleansing oil. The oil cleansers that I am currently using right now in my skincare routine, so this is just a travel size. This is from MAC. It's the Cleanse Off Tranquil Oil. I got this one because it specifically works well for calming redness in the skin. So I only use this one occasionally. I won't use it every day to remove my makeup. I just use it on days that I'm breaking out or I feel just like really red, blotchy spots in my skin. I'll use this. But if I'm not having any breakouts or redness in my skin, what I use on a day-to-day basis is going to be this here, which is my, I believe it's pronounced jojoba oil. I got this oil from Trader Joe's on my last vacation in Vegas last month, and honestly, I've absolutely been loving it. This product is so versatile. You can use it for so many things. The best part about it is that it's 100% pure natural oil. I'll give you guys a little background on what jojoba oil is, where it's from, the benefits you can get from it. Jojoba oil closely resembles sebum, a waxy substance produced by our skin glands, so it can act as a natural skin conditioner. All the benefits that you get out of this little magical oil. You can use it as a skin moisturizer. It's also really good for healing acne and for healing eczema and psoriasis, which I highly recommend that you try out. I always say it's good to try, a natural oil and substance from the earth versus medical chemical products that can further harm your skin or cause a more sensitive reaction. It doesn't necessarily have to be used just for your face. You can use it all over your body, anywhere you're ashy or dry. You can apply this. You really don't need a lot. A little bit goes a long way. You can use this to control oily skin. And I don't know if I told you guys already, but I'm pretty oily, like oily combination. So when I discovered that oil actually combats oil, I was mind boggled, and it kind of changed my life when it came to skincare. And I started integrating beauty oils into my skincare routine, and the oiliness that I experienced on my skin prior has pretty much almost diminished. My recommendations, if you're going to be using this to combat oily skin, is to just place it a light amount in the areas that you're oily. For me, it would be my T-zone here. Would you believe that this oil actually helps with acne? Like, how crazy is that? I would have never thought that oil can help with acne. I always think oil is going to give you acne. Jojoba oil works in several ways to counteract acne formation. First, it acts as a deep cleanser. Being a liquid, it can penetrate deep into the hair follicle. It can dissolve the sebum deposits and help dislodge some of the comedone, aka whitehead or blackhead, thus clearing out the blockage. I can speak from experience that this actually does help with acne and breakouts to a degree. When I came back from Vegas, my skin was kind of going a little cray-cray just from traveling, the climate change, and I don't know, it was just like not a good time of the month for my skin. I was breaking out like all in this area, which is completely not normal for me. I'm definitely somebody who never really breaks out. If I do, it's like 1 or 2 huge pimples a month. So for me to have like 3 or 4 pimples in this area, it was just like crazy for me. I could not handle. I was going crazy. I needed something for my skin to help get rid of the breakout. So I picked this up when I was in Trader Joe's in Las Vegas. It was about $7, but you can probably find this here in Hawaii if you're a Hawaii resident at a local grocery store. If you look for it, it might be a little bit higher price because everything's more expensive in Hawaii. Or you can simply, go on Amazon or Google it, and I think you can get a little bit more of an affordable product like this. You're just gonna have to pay for shipping. I started using this kind of like as a moisturizer over my skin and making sure to definitely put it on the areas I was broken out in. Not only did over time it reduce the redness and inflammation, but it also helped heal the pimples and keep me from scarring. I actually am so surprised that I don't have any scarring from the 4 huge volcanoes I had on my forehead. And I really do think that I owe it all to this. It prevented my skin from scarring. And if you guys don't know, a lot of the time scarring occurs is when the skin is very dry. So in order to prevent scarring, you're going to want to keep the skin, you're going to want to keep that moisturized. I feel feel like I've been talking forever about this oil, but as you guys clearly just learned from me, that this is a very versatile product that you can use for a number of different things. And the best part, like I said, is it's completely 100% a natural oil, so you don't have to worry about harsh or bad chemicals for the skin. After using either of these guys to take off my makeup, just to ensure that I get all the excess makeup, dirt, and debris off my skin, I like to use my Olay Gentle Clean Cleanser. I particularly use the oil-free and fragrance-free. That's just my preference. I feel like it works better for me, and I like that it has no fragrance at all. I'll just take 1 to 2 pumps of this in my hands, lather it together, exfoliate all over my skin, and then rinse off with warm water. This also helps to take off the excess oil left from the cleansing oil. Oily skin, I don't like to have a oily feeling skin when I move and jump on to the next product. After I cleanse, we can't forget lips. Lips are very important. I wear a lot of matte liquid lipsticks, so my lips do tend to get dried out quite a bit. So to prevent dryness and cracking on my lips, so I can have a nice smooth base the next time I apply any lipstick, I like to use my e.l.f. lip exfoliator. I absolutely love this little guy, and the best part is it's only $3, and you can get this from any CVS that sells e.l.f., or you can buy it off of the e.l.f. website, which I will link down below for you guys. It smells really good, and it actually tastes really nice on the lips, like sugar. So you kind of would just put it on like a lipstick and then exfoliate, and then just take a wet cotton pad, wipe your lips afterwards, and voila, dead skin gone, and your skin is nice and moisturized on your lips, and it feels very soft and silky too. Next, I like to tone. This is my all-time favorite toner. I'm not just saying that because it's Dior, I'm saying it because it really is awesome and amazing. This is our Purifying Toning Lotion. We actually carry 3 different types of toners at Dior. One that actually has a little bit of anti-aging and detoxifying properties to it. This one is going to be more for combination oily skin, the blue Purifying Toning Lotion, and then we also have a gentle Purifying Toning Lotion, which is in a pink bottle, but that's more for normal to dry skin. What I do is I take a little bit of this product on, a small little round cotton pad, and then I will just apply it all over my skin. And what this does is it helps to balance out the pH levels in my skin again after, stripping the skin from all the dirt, oil, and debris. You have to rejuvenate the skin afterwards. So this is what that does for me. Highly recommend this. It's about $36 at Dior. If you would like to try out this product from me, then feel free to DM me, message me on any of my social media links below, and I would love to set up a little mini facial and skincare appointment with you. So after toning, I like to put a moisturizer over my skin, and I actually use another 100% natural oil. It's not necessarily a beauty oil, but it pretty much is like a beauty oil for all the same benefits that you can use it for and the concerns you can target with it. I really like this little guy because it has a dropper versus just a cap. So this makes it a little bit less messy, especially because it's oil. So I'll usually take 1 to 2, sometimes 3 if I'm feeling generous, drops on my hands, work it together, and lather it all along my face and my neck. Like jojoba oil, there are a lot of benefits to argan oil, so I'm going to read you guys some of them here. I'm also going to link down all these websites below for you, so if you want to read a little bit more in depth about the products and just get a little bit more information. One of the main reasons that argan oil is so healing is that it is rich with vitamin A and vitamin E. However, argan oil is also packed with antioxidant, omega-6 fatty acids, and linoleic acid. I don't know, I might have said that one wrong. Research shows that when it is applied to the skin, it eases inflammation while moisturizing the skin. While applied externally from the vitamin E, it helps to boost cell production while promoting healthy skin and healthy hair. This is why cosmetic companies are including it in their high-end anti-aging hair and skin products. Benefits of argan oil. Let's get into it. Nighttime moisturizer. Argan oil absorbs quickly and does not leave skin with an oily residue. After cleansing your skin with an all-natural cleanser, basically what it says to do is to apply 1 or 2 drops after warming up the palms of your hand and apply all over the face and neck. You can also use this to exfoliate. So you can just mix 1 tablespoon of brown sugar and a couple drops of argan oil in your hand. Rub into your face in a circular motion for 2 to 4 minutes. Pay special attention to acne prone areas that are dry and rinse with warm water and pat dry. Exfoliation will help to remove dead skin cells, reduce the appearance of fine line and wrinkles, while giving you a younger and fresher complexion. With the aid of brown sugar, the argan oil's nutrients are more readily absorbed into your skin. Argan oil also helps with acne as well. What you're going to want to do is place a drop in the palm of your hand and lightly dab a bit extra into the problem areas, and use a couple drops of tea tree oil in unison. So the tea tree oil complements the argan oil benefits beautifully. Its rich content of antioxidants and its inherent antibacterial and antiviral and antifungal properties. Whoa, that was a mouthful. Together, they can help fight stubborn acne while reducing inflammation and scarring. After applying argan oil as my moisturizer, I will go ahead in with my eye cream. I'm currently using my Kiehl's Creamy Eye Treatment with avocado. The texture is kind of crazy. Basically, just apply a small amount to your ring finger, and then you're going to want to rub that together and then start to pat into the under eye and smooth out. And while you're smoothing, it goes from like a thick cream kind of texture to like this water-based texture. It just smooths out. It's so crazy. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just something that you got to go to your local Kiehl's counter or store and try out for yourself. Like, it's just crazy how it goes from kind of like a cream straight to like a watery texture. I'll read the front for you guys. It says, this creamy preparation with avocado oil gently moisturizes the delicate eye area. Our unique concentrated texture does not migrate into your eyes. And it says, application, apply gently with fingertips along the orbital bone. Simple enough. So I recommend this if you're just somebody that's not necessarily, you know, looking to get rid of fine lines and wrinkles and etc. Just kind of like a daily hydrating under eye moisturizer that, you know, reduces the appearance of puffiness, dark circles, and fatigue. I wanted to talk a little bit about spot treatments. That pretty much covers my whole daily skincare routine, but sometimes if I am breaking out or do see pimples occurring or starting to arise, I go to my go-to spot treatments, which I have 2 at the moment. Like I touched on a lot before in the description of, you know, the jojoba oil and the argan oils and the different ways you can use it to combat acne. A lot of the time, an essential oil called tea tree oil comes up a lot. I believe I got my bottle of tea tree oil, which is a pretty generous amount considering you really don't need a lot. A little goes a long way. This is 2 fluid ounces, and I believe I got it from like my local CVS. It was probably around like $5-6 or so. Not inexpensive, you know, for the fact that it does multiple things like jojoba oil and argan oil. It's totally worth the investment and stocking up on. So tea tree oil is a great spot treatment for acne. You can put it by itself, or you can use it with a carrier oil like jojoba or argan oil. But basically what I do is I'll just take 1 or 2 drops on a Q-tip and apply it to the areas that I see a pimple arising or I have a pimple on. The antibacterial properties and antifungal properties in tea tree oil help kill the bacteria in the pimple and in the skin and avoid you getting a type of an infection or, you know, your pimple getting worse. And the only reason I do recommend using a carrier oil in unison sometimes is if your skin is very, very dry, because tea tree oil will dry out your skin, and that's how it gets rid of the pimple as well. It dries it out. The other spot treatment that I just started using as of lately is my Mario Badescu drying lotion. I'm sure you guys have seen this at least on some other beauty blogger or YouTuber, some type of beauty guru's website before. A lot of them do use it, and you know what? It's because it actually is a pretty good product. So this, it has a lot of different ingredients in it. So if you're somebody that's not looking to put a lot of chemicals on the skin, I would probably stick with tea tree oil versus this. But if you are somebody that doesn't have too sensitive skin and you are looking for a product that is packing a little bit more punch, I would recommend this. It has various ingredients, but I will name one in particular, which is salicylic acid, which does help fight and kill pimples and acne. So it's so cute. It's like pink, which is my favorite color, but basically there's a little bit of discoloration. It kind of ombres from a darker pink to a light clear liquid. You're not going to want to shake the solution at all. You're going to want to keep the solution separated. You're just going to take a Q-tip, stick it all the way in down to the bottom of the jar, which has the pink solution in it. Pull it out, apply to your blemishes, and let them dry, and you can sleep with it overnight, or if you're going to do it in the daytime, at least leave it on for a few hours before rinsing. So that pretty much completes my everyday skincare routine, my holy grail skin products at the moment, and the things that I use to keep my skin complexion nice and clear and my skin tone even, and just overall being able to love the skin that I'm in. I hope you guys learned a lot from this video, because I sure did when I looked up these products, and I just felt it was very knowledgeable to know, just because they're amazing, because they're 100% natural. You don't have to worry about chemicals or parabens and all of that crazy stuff. So these are products that I would recommend to anybody. I feel like they would pretty much work with any type of skin, dry or combination, oily and normal. And because they are natural products, unless you are allergic to these essential oils and natural oils, I don't think that you're going to have, you know, a case of a major breakout or sensitive reaction to these products either. So if you have any other further questions about my skincare routine or the products I use, feel free to comment down below or hit me up on any one of my social medias that I have, and I would be more than happy to help you out and answer questions. And other than that, I think that's pretty much it, and I'll see you guys very soon.